Have you understood like how to post and how to get the data from the database? Please respond. So if you didn't get those all things, you can go through the video recordings which we are sharing in your group. Okay. So we are sharing the video recordings also so that you can go through them and please uh, go through the classes and please do all those things which are completed. Okay. So today let's go like how to update and how to delete the data. So yesterday we have completed both the post and get methods, right? So today let's know how to delete and how to update the data. So let me share the screen. So first of all, am I audible to everyone? Please respond. Okay, thank you. So let me share the screen. So basically, to learn the Django, we have to learn the basic operations like create, retrieve, and update and delete. Okay. So we have completed two methods right now. So they are create and retrieve the data. Create is nothing but the post and get methods. Okay. So today we'll complete like update and delete so that we'll by these four steps the first step will be completed. The first step in the Django will be completed. So let's do the delete operation today. So for delete operation we didn't want to create any HTMLs and all. Okay, so we just write the logics itself. So for that we should do um, 1 second. So now what I want to do is I want to delete some random row in the table. Okay. So for that we should do first views. Let's take views. So here what we'll do is first we should write the function name that is like delete contact. First let me write the code, afterwards I will explain. Okay. So these are the views that we use to delete the uh, uh, data. Okay, so here I took like one id, right? So this is nothing but like it is because the request that we pass the id which we want to delete, like I don't want to delete the data at a time. I want to delete like id wise, one by one. Okay, so for that I took the id. Okay, so here I took id in the function itself, and so here I took one variable that is con, and here from the table I'm taking all the objects, and based on the id I want to delete here. Okay, con dot delete. By this the data will be deleted. And here one thing, did you notice? So before we use that like render, right, return render, but I'm using redirect. So this is because uh, it is because of we give the page like after the delete operation which page it should be go, so that for that purpose we'll use the redirection. Okay, after completion of the delete, so it which in which page that can be shown. Okay, so for that I took a redirect. Okay, and the page I took is view contact. So here we are seeing one red mark, right? So for that, oh, this is an error. So what it means, we should import the redirect here. Okay. So first we imported the render, right? So after that we should keep comma and import the redirect also. So this is the views logic. Okay. So next what we'll do? Next we'll write URLs. So for this we write delete contact. So we took ID, right, in views here. So this ID should be passed in URLs also. Okay. So how we'll write means we should write like this: int is to id. So id is integer, right? So that we took int here. Okay. So if we want to write email, if we want to delete by getting by email and all, we can write here string is to email. Okay. So here I took in views id, right? So that in URLs also we are passing the id by int. Okay. So views dot, what is our function name? Delete contact, right? So delete contact name equal to delete contact. So this is the URL. And next what we'll do? Next in view contact page, we should write delete here in the heading. And here in the data, what we'll do means we take td, and here we should write a URL like which take an anchor tag, and here we should write URL like this. And here I am taking id equal to x dot id. here this x is nothing but here in for loop, like we use x here, right? So based on this key value, we'll get the data. So here also I took this x, and id is nothing but we are passing the id to get to delete the data, right? So for that purpose I used id. So whenever we take id in views here, so this id should be passed in url, and also here in this url also we should pass the id. Okay, so this is the format to write the delete operation. Okay, so next what we'll do is, here I'm keeping delete. So let's run the server. Let's see what we'll find. So in view contact, we got an error. Just a minute. So here I forgot to keep to close the int. So we got an error. So here we got delete button. See. So let's delete one data. See, delete it. Okay. So next, what is my requirement is, so I want a pop-up message. Okay. So for that, what we'll do is, here we should write in here. I want to write on click return confirm. So here to get a pop-up message, we use this on click. Okay. So this is all inbuilt way to write this pop-up message. So this is our wish. Whatever we can write, we can write here. But this is all inbuilt function. Okay. So let's run now. Hmm. See here we got a pop-up message like this. Okay. So let's click OK. The data will be deleted. So in database, the data will be deleted. Okay. So this is the format to write the delete operation. So have you understood how to do the delete operation? Chetan, have you understood how to do the delete operation? Yes. Okay. So let's see how to edit the data. Okay. How to update the data. So for edit the data in the table, we should do some things like we want some input boxes with the backend data. Okay. So when we submit that, the edited data will be appear in the view contact page. So I think this might be something confused, but so while you practice it can be easy to you. Okay. So first of all, we should create one html. Okay. So let's create one html page like edit contact. So in body we should write, so let's take the same view contact page only. Okay. Mm, not view contact page. Let's take same page in the edit page. Okay. So this is, so here we should do some changes like, hmm, okay, just leave it. Next write views. Afterwards we'll see the HTML page. So let's write the views. Are you there? Okay. So let's write the views for this. That our function name is edit contact request ID. So here I'm taking one variable name as con and table contact dot objects dot get id equal to id return run the request. Our HTML name should be written here. What is our HTML name? Edit contact dot HTML, right? So here we should write in dictionary, we should take one key value. So please remember this key value so that in HTML while getting the data we'll use this key value. So please remember this. And here we should write our variable name. And next, this is the views to get the data. Okay. So let's write the URL. Edit contact So here we'll edit the contact by ID wise only. Okay, so we should not edit all the details, right? So whatever we want, we can edit that particular data. So for that purpose, we'll use the ID. So this ID should be passed in the URLs also, same as the delete operation. So we should write in ID. Next, our function name use dot. What is our function name? Edit contact, right? And name equal to edit contact. So this is the URL. Okay. And in edit contact page, we'll write in view contact page. We'll write here edit. Okay. Edit we'll write, and here we should write the URL. Okay. Edit contact. You just remove this. Edit. See here edit. And next in HTML, what we'll do is, so to get the data from the backend, so we'll use curly brackets. Okay, so by using curly brackets and the key value, we can get the data from the backend. Okay, so here I'm taking the value. So see here value I'm taking. So what is our like key value x, right? So from this key value we'll get the data here. Okay, so x dot name. So to get the data from the backend, we'll use this curly value and all curly bracket, and also the key values we'll use. So by the key values we'll get the data. Okay, so here value equal to x dot email. So next x dot subject. So for to edit the page, to edit the data, we should have the data right in the input boxes. For that purpose, we'll use this page, edit contact page. Okay. So this is the way to write the edit contact to HTML. So here we should write action equal to URL update. Sorry, just let it. Okay, so this is the way to write the edit contact HTML. Okay, and next what we'll do, just run the server. Just okay, we didn't have any data, right? So just add the data. Okay. Contact, in contact page, I'm adding one data. Submit. So posted, where we'll find that data in view contact. So edit. Click on edit button. See, we got the data from the backend. From here, okay, from here we got the data. Message we didn't got, right? So let's click on. Here this is not a correct format to write in message. Here we should write like this. X dot the message. So here we got the data from here. Okay, so from here we got the data. So here I want to edit the data. So here I want to keep like in this way. I'll change the name Ram to Raj. Okay. So here submit. So it is not submitting. It is not changing. See here the name is not changing because to update the data we should write a logic. So the logic is nothing but, so Chetan, are you there? Have you understood the way of uh, like explanation? Okay, please note each and every particular point. Okay, so here we should to update this particular data, so we should write the logic. So how we'll write means here. So up to now we just got the data from the backend. That's it. So from here, from from this table we got the data, okay, so but not submitting. So for that we should write the logic. So how we'll write means that update request if request dot meta equal to false, and equal to this method. And I'm taking variables here, object, contact dot objects dot get id equal to id. Next form, I'm taking another variable as form and taking form as contact. Our form name is contact form, right? So I'm taking form as contact form. Here request dot post. So let me write the code first. I'll explain you, okay? Instance equal to object, like our variable. If form is valid, form will be saved. So after form save, we'll write a return redirect view contact So this is the logic to write the to update the data. So here we are posting like so that we use this post method and we are taking the particular ID. Okay. So and here I took one variable name and to pass the ID, and here also I took form variable and contact form. It will instance is nothing. Here we use the instance is equal to object, right? So obj means instance is nothing but here instance represents which we are updating. Okay, so here we are updating this, right? So this will be represent this. Okay. So while doing updating, we will use instance compulsory. Okay. So here the data will be checked in the form, and if the data is matched, it will be go to the valid. Okay, form it will be valid. So if it's valid, it will be saved. After saving which page it should be redirect, will contact. To redirect the page, we'll give the redirect here. Okay, this is the logic to write the to update the data. So in edit contact here, the action is doing in this view contact page, edit contact page, right? So in this page, we should write action equal to URL update. So let's run the server now. Update, update. Okay. Here we didn't close that. Okay, we didn't return the URL, right? So for that we are getting the error. So how we will write means here URL update views dot update and name equal to update. So let's run again. So here I am updating data like name. I change the name Ram to Raj. Okay. So let's submit. I got an error. Let's wait. So here I'm getting the error while doing the update. So let me explain tomorrow, okay? So let me check that error and let me explain tomorrow. So up to here, you just practice, like just leave it this update. Just to get the data from the backend, how will get to edit. Just you practice up to this, delete and edit contact. Tomorrow I'll repeat the class, okay? So how will update the data, okay? Okay, is there any doubts like to edit? So okay then bye. Tomorrow I'll explain the update operations. Okay, thank you.